All right. Welcome, everyone, to the What's Left podcast. My name is John. I'm here with Jake and Brad and special guest Steve. We are the punk rock garage band of podcasts, adding our voice to resistance as loudly as we can here on the Derealization Nation Media Network. Guys, big day for the Epstein case to not go anywhere. Zero arrests still, nothing happening. Just a big nothing burger of a continued cover up by the GOP. But before we get into any of that, please do like and subscribe. Check us out wherever you're at on YouTube, on Substack, TikTok, Instagram, or Threads. Please just like, subscribe, or do whatever the hell that app allows you to do. Whatever it is, it all helps. Guys, last night in the dead of night, the committee voted down the opportunity to bring Ro Khanna's amendment to the floor that would have allowed, would have required the release of the full Epstein files, victims redacted, and it didn't even make it out of committee. It didn't even make it out of committee. It never made it to the floor. It never made it to the speaker. None of that. Man, it failed so miserably hard. Yeah, I mean, any surprise, or did you think it was going to make it to the floor?
0% chance. There's no way. There's never a shot. This will never come to light in our government again.
I assume they're lighting everything on fire as we speak,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
incinerating everything.
There's just a bird barrel out back and they're just fucking throwing everything in it.
Yeah, along with food for hungry children. But we'll
Yeah.
get to that in a minute.
And the bisexuals.
Yeah, right.
That's the kindling. It's just the bisexuals.
Bisexual barrel.
I'm sure they destroyed it long ago, and they're when they say there is no file, it's because they already got rid of it.
You would think, but like I don't know, there are rules, and to be fair, so like they couldn't even like properly delete the metadata on the video that they edited that they released, and it came out today that the Gap boys, it's not a minute, it's tres minutos, like it's 3 whole fucking minutes long. Like that is a chunk. That is a chunk. You could argue that not much can get done in 60 seconds, but in 3 minutes, you can get some work done. You can get an assassination accomplished, I think, in 180 seconds.
I'm confident saying that I could end the life of a pedophile in 3 minutes.
I could kill a man in two.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm sure the price was right. And that person, I mean, most likely was Donald Trump, because the way that he said, "This Jeffrey Epstein who won't die," that sounds like somebody who tried to kill somebody. Does it not? Or am I like losing my mind? Does that not sound like a villain that tried to have somebody
This
murdered?
guy just keeps coming back.
What's that movie? Aladdin. It's like, how many times must I kill you, boy? Like that's the vibe he's given. Is like why won't this guy just fucking die?
Jeffrey Epstein being the Aladdin of pedophiles is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, you didn't. I don't get that, did you?
I see that Ghislaine is like, I'll testify.
Yeah.
And they're like, better not.
No. That was my immediate question. Like, why would she not testify? So, before we talk about that, because this is relevant, let's hear from Donald Trump what Donald Trump has to say about these Epstein files now. Like, what's the freshest story that we got, right? And this is what the president says, and then we'll try to unpack what the fuck it means here in a minute. Zoop.
She's given us just a very quick briefing, and in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen. And I would say that, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden we went through years of that with the Russia hoax, with all of the different things that we had to go through. We've gone through years of it, but she's handled it very well, and it's going to be up to her. Whatever she thinks is credible, she should release. Yeah.
Okay.
What is Krasnov talking about when he talks about the Russia hoax?
He's talking about Russian interference in the 2016 election, which was proven, but was not charged because he was the sitting president. So calling it a hoax is a lie in itself. Like, it's not a hoax. It's just a thing that happened that never got charged to anybody because he was the sitting president at the time. Those are the, you know, how much the Democrats love their fucking decorum. So that's where we are. So unpack for me if you can. How is it that Democrats are both on the list, but also made the list, but made it never to use it, but also made it to attack Trump, but then never attacked him? Help me, please. Anyone?
I think it's bullshit, John.
Oh, right. Yeah, that might be it. That might be it.
Yeah,
Is there any chance that it's not?
It's
probably not, John.
just
No.
me trying to follow the storyline of like how the Republicans are going back and forth. Like it is mental gymnastics. And now he's got literally the dumbest demographic in the country trying to do these mental gymnastics to continue defending him. It's tough. I can't even keep up with like what the bullshit is.
Yeah, it's hard out there for a pimp.
And right on fucking schedule, they just keep rolling with it. They're like, nah, it's fucking, they're not even real. They're Democrats, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. So we were talking about Ghislaine Maxwell, right? And so Ghislaine, so if these files, Ghislaine has been put in prison for 20 years based on the idea that there are co-conspirators. Like that's in the case. That's public knowledge. And so now the Trump administration, their official position, according to the president, is A, they do not exist, or B, they exist but they're fake. So naturally, Ghislaine Maxwell's family is like, well, in that case, retrial, por favor. And yeah, they minutes ago they sent a letter requesting. So they are moving on this, and I don't know. You think? I think I guess like they've got a pretty good case to make. I'd say, right?
So this is my question. What if Trump pardons her? Then what?
Like, hey, you keep your mouth shut and you get to walk away scot-free.
But then is he 100% for sure? Like even the MAGA that haven't turned yet have to turn at that point, or are they like, oh, it's just an innocent woman? It's just an innocent woman, and Donald Trump knew she was innocent. Which way do you think they play it? Because I feel like that's a very real possibility. Is that he could just be like, I'm pardoning her. It was the damn Democrats trying to get people in trouble.
I don't know, Jake. You like that? You like that idea?
They would love to choose the fate of a woman.
That is kind of their
They
favorite.
would.
Absolutely.
To make him look like some savior too. Oh, they would eat that shit up.
I mean, it's already kind of like their dream scenario where only the woman is in trouble at this point. Like they're punishing the woman for the crimes, and like none of these other fucking people have been punished at all.
Even with Pam Bondi, they're making Pam Bondi the scapegoat through the whole thing, through the whole administration.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know that Pammy Joe has done nothing but what she's been asked. Remember when she was threatening to put terrorizers in prison for standing outside of Tesla dealerships?
Yeah,
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Wasn't all that long ago. So MAGA big mad. Big mad. That's a cool. I got a little compilation album of a little mixtape, if you will. Of MAGA being mad, getting mad, staying mad. Let's start with this guy right here. Little compilation. That's Glenn Beck for the younger audience. Might not remember him from previous episodes of like, you know, the war in Iraq and Fox News back in 2008.
Pam Bondi needs to be fired. Who is rolling this out? The little rascals?
Pam Bondi has definitely made multiple inconsistent statements, and I'm sorry, but she does not deserve the benefit of my good opinion, and I'm not prepared to give it to her.
They're covering up. The DOJ, the current DOJ under Pam Bondi is covering up crimes. Very serious crimes by their own description. Mm-hmm. Why are they doing that?
Is she stupid? Is she so click thirsty that she got out over her skis trying to make news, being a Fox News star? It's either that or she's a liar.
People are absolutely not going to accept just a memo that was written that says there is no client list.
It's not about just a pedophile ring and all that. This is about who governs us, right? For this to go away, you're going to lose 10% of the MAGA movement. If we lose 10% of the MAGA movement right now, we're going to lose 40 seats in 26.
That is, I think, what is enraging people right now is it's insulting our intelligence. Like, obviously, the intelligence can.
I just want to be clear. Andrew Schultz's intelligence deserves to be insulted in every single way, as often as possible. You are too rich, too well educated, and have too much time in your hands to have been this stupid.
Community is trying to cover it up.
My name is Pam Bondi, and I'm the Attorney General of the United States. But I'm Pam Bondi, the best Attorney General you've ever seen in this country, and I'm going to hold these people accountable.
And Pam Bondi brought me to the White House and handed me a stack of papers. And I got to tell you, folks, it was about as valuable as a bunch of blank pages. It was baloney. It was a binder of absolute baloney. And Pam, if you can't do your job, we'll find someone who will.
There's no client list. Never existed. Pam Bondi just lied and said she had one. What?
Make some noise if you care about the Jeffrey Epstein scandal.
Raise your hand if it matters a lot to you. Raise your hand. So every hand of 7,000 people.
Everybody cares.
How many of you are not satisfied with the results of the investigation? It looks like it's going to be, and now this is like the who's going to be off the island first, right? This is who's going to be voted off the island first. I don't know what to believe on that.
Epstein is a key that picks the lock on so many things, not just individuals, but also institutions, intelligence institutions, foreign governments, and who is working with him on our intelligence apparatus and in our government. This is why it's a time for choosing now.
Yeah. It's like that carries the whole spectrum, right?
Steve Bannon's definitely on the list. All of a sudden, it's now like they're talking about like foreign governments and all this stuff being tied into it. Shut up. Before it was just Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew. Those are the only people that are on the list, remember? That's all you guys talked about, Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew. And now it's all these foreign governments and blase skip and...
It's not foreign governments. That's not what they mean. No. That's the anti-Semitism the ADL does not give a fuck about when they say without saying what they mean. That's what that is. Like this, that's what they mean. They say Mossad and shit like that. That's not what they mean.
Yeah. Hey, what color was the house on the Epstein's Island?
I don't know. Probably white.
White and blue?
Oh, was it really?
It was.
Oh, Christ. Of course it was. Of course it was. But Israel had themselves a busy fucking day today. Like they have been just out here just committing murder wantonly today. Just fantastic. So MAGA's big mad, but then by this afternoon, guys, Tim Pool, Dinesh D'Souza, some of the guys that were in that video, Charlie Kirk, we're all online saying, well, you know, Charlie Kirk said, I'm not going to talk about it anymore, right? Tim Pool, the guy with the beanie, he posts, absolutely insane that Democrats actually voted out the U.S. government published child porn. What the fuck is going on anymore? Which obviously in the bill, provision was made to not release the child porn. But yeah, That's the new line of defense. Just like that. Years and years and years of we have to see it. And honest to God, how can you sit there and pretend to be surprised that the evidence in a child pornography case is child pornography? which you think it was going to be?
Right. Yeah, buddy, we're dealing with sick individuals here, and they need to be fucking brought to justice.
Right.
The fuck?
And no, we don't have to watch the pornography to figure it all out.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck?
Like,
these people are weird, bro.
So they are so upset. Like, just
They're
dicks.
obsessed with kids' genitalia, bro. They are obsessed with kids' genitalia.
That's it, man. That's the trans issue. That's this issue. It's all they give a fuck about. I got proof of it too. I got this Charlie Kirk video.
Tidbits, dude.
God.
This is Charlie Kirk.
Oh, Jake, you're not a Charlie Kirk fan?
No.
What do you know about Charlie Kirk?
What do I know about him?
Yeah.
I know he is. His smile.
The man with the smile. Listen. So this is the guy who's ostensibly concerned with the Epstein files. This man wants to see the videos unredacted.
Let me also speak to some of the young ladies here in high school where your top, who's here where your top priority is get married and have kids? Raise your hand. Okay. Interestingly, I think there is an argument to bring back the MRS degree. And no, seriously. And just be clear, that's why you're going to college, right? Don't lie to yourself, I'm studying sociology. No, you're not. We know why you're here. And that's okay, actually. And that's a really good reason to go to college, actually, especially an SEC school. Like, you will find a husband if you have the intent to find a husband at Ole Miss. Like, it's just going to happen, okay? Or wherever. We should bring back the celebration of the MRS degree, which is, no, serious. I mean, if you think about it, like, I say college is a scam, but if you're going to find your life partner, like, that's actually a really good reason to go to college. You have a bunch of people that are single, they're at the prime of their, let's just say attractiveness. The dating pool is as robust as you'll ever find, and they all live together over a 4-year period. Like, you don't get much better than that, okay? It doesn't get better after college there. And so, yeah, you could go learn some stuff. That's fine, I guess, or whatever. Just don't listen to your professors.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that was wild. Like, that was wild.
Okay, so let's spend thousands and thousands of dollars to find a husband. Just join ChristianMeetChristian.com. Sure, Charlie Kirk's on there.
That's what the M in Ole Miss stands for. It's Mingle Christian.
Oh my God. It just upsets me there's people there listening to him and then cheering about this. That's the worst part. But they need to switch it up.
Huge fault.
And it was like a whole Wendy Williams moment when they panned to the crowd and they showed that girl. Obviously, that girl was going to college for her husband. The shady cameraman struck again.
Yeah. The Wendy Williams moment. It was too. Oh my God. He's so creepy. Yeah. But they're all so fucking creepy. And they're all fucking big angry. But not all.
That was crazy. Go to college to find a husband. Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah. That's the rich white girl thing to do.
Yeah, that was bananas. He even acknowledged, like, yeah, this might be a scam, and I don't know if college is for everybody, but if you're a single girl looking for a man.
Oh, understand. That's Charlie's whole thing. Charlie.
Yeah. As he says, like, do not educate yourself.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Especially not sociology.
Yeah.
Don't listen to that professor.
Exactly. Yeah, dude, that's a great point. He specifically went after sociology, too. He's like, don't learn what could possibly make the world better. Just fucking get married, vote Republican. Have kids, complicated pregnancies, and pray to God there's a fucking Planned Parenthood somewhere within 100 miles of you. So not everybody is upset, though, guys. You've still got some of the loyalists, and I just got to share this one because this man is being serious. This is not like somebody making fun of MAGA. This guy's, you might even recognize his face.
That man's goatee, literally out of control. Out of fucking control.
I didn't even get to his goatee. There's so much going on in that video. I've seen it like 3 times. I missed the goatee.
Well, it's terrible.
I love that. I loved every part of that. Not in like in a what? I don't know. I loved it.
The Norman Bates' mom version of Donald Trump was strange to me. I didn't know what that was doing there. Like, Daddy Trump.
Yeah. Bro, he's got his car wrapped in Donald Trump.
You know, to be fair, I don't know that if he actually is upset and has not yet realized that that's not a bucket. That is a distinct possibility. That might be the case right now. I really don't know.
He does look like someone who doesn't know what laundry is.
Yeah, no, he ain't doing his own.
Did anybody do an Obama rap on their cars? That's what I want to know.
Missed opportunity.
Not yet.
What the hell?
Not yet. Jake's getting a fucking Michelle rap tomorrow.
Not until he's president again.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. With Vice President Momdami.
Oh, they'd love that. Their heads would literally explode.
I'm into it. Like, whatever makes their heads explode the hardest is what I need.
Yeah. They should just start trolling.
Yeah. No, 100%. That's the only thing to do here.
I honestly think I think a lot of what the Republican, like, their whole social media presence is trolling.
It is. It's switching though. Like, there is a turn in the tides because a lot of the good memers, I guess, or whatever, have the material's too good. Like, they've gone to the other side. Because I mean, how do you miss an opportunity like this? I mean, we've got so much material, which is why it's just so frustrating to see Democrats whiff on just pitches just tossed over the plate. You know, like they're throwing home run derby balls, and they are swinging like Jazz Chisholm Jr. It's terrible. All right, so did you guys see the? I know that we're all huge soccer fans here, so I'm sure we were glued to our television sets watching the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
I've never seen a game of soccer in my entire life.
I'm not entirely sure which one is the soccer one. But that being said, World Cup, big deal to just about every other human being on the planet.
Yes.
Okay. Huge. We have it here. It's been very problematic, because I don't know if you know this or not, but a lot of soccer players come from other countries. And that's not really been a big thing of ours. It's very upsetting for people who play soccer and who are soccer fans because, they have not been able to get in here as it is. But it did not stop Donald Trump from taking his divine right as Lord Savior and Jesus King of planet USA to go and disrupt the soccer game. And there's a soccer player named Cole Palmer who posted this video that kind of sums up Trump's afternoon.
I'm Cole Palmer, and Trump doesn't deserve to be on that podium. The Club World Cup isn't his stage for a show. Chelsea finally won our second Club World Cup title, but Trump ruined this sacred moment. He came to present the award to us, and I never expected him to be so rude. After handing over the trophy, he should have stepped aside, but he kept hogging the most prominent spot. This is the team's moment of glory, not his personal showcase. It took President Infantino pulling him to the back row for us to properly enjoy Chelsea's moment. Even more awkward was during the national anthem before the game, when the camera panned to him. The boos from the crowd nearly drowned out the music. Everyone knows that booing carried frustration over the immigration policies. So many foreign fans got denied visas. Tickets in Miami dropped to $4 a piece. The Guardian called it awkward and unexpected. I just think it was disrespectful. Award presenters are there to offer congratulations, not to hog the spotlight for political grandstanding. Why let our hard-fought trophy be overshadowed by such inappropriate presence? Thankfully, the trophy is ours, while his out-of-place figure remains this victory's most embarrassing punchline.
Yeah, about that trophy being theirs, that's a replica. Because Trump kept the real one in the White House.
He sure
Stop.
did.
No, that's for real.
I thought that was fake.
That's for real.
No, that's real. The real one, he kept the real one at the White House. So the one that they're holding, they never even got to take a picture with the real trophy.
Potatoes.
What a giant piece of shit. I mean, and this is how the world views us. That's how the world views us. $4 a ticket, which seems pricey to me, but to a soccer fan is not. Like that's crazy. Like to have the World Cup tickets dropped to $4 a piece, like that's fucked up. And there was a lot of empty stadiums because people just couldn't get here, and that's really fucked up. We're talking about families and stuff that usually be there to support them, being harassed by border patrol, customs, and all that. So just a fucking clusterfuck. Yeah. Speaking of the world stage, our proxy in the Middle East had a busy, busy day. Let me summarize it real quick for you. At least 61 Palestinians were killed in Israeli attacks across Gaza since dawn this morning, including 23 people in the Shati refugee camp and 2 others near an aid center in Rafah. More than 30 starving Palestinians were wounded while attempting to collect food aid at a site operated by U.S.-backed group in Gaza. Israeli airstrikes hit the Bekaa Valley in eastern Lebanon, killing 12 people, including 7 Syrians at a camp for displaced people, while Syrian troops were also targeted in Suwada. Israeli soldiers torched Palestinian land and vehicles in the occupied West Bank village of Burqua, hours after diplomats and church leaders called for an end to settler violence. And Netanyahu's coalition suffered a blow as the ultra-Orthodox United Torah Judaism Party announced it's quitting the government, leaving him with a razor-thin majority in the Israeli parliament. So there is a sliver of good news and all of that, but just a fucking pile of murders, U.S. funded.
So they're just continuing to move into the West Bank then?
Yeah. No, there's videos. They burned a Christian mission out there. It was like one of the Christian church the other day. Burned it to the ground. I don't know. It's fucking sick. And there's also a report that I want to keep mentioning, keep bringing to the spotlight, because if there's any doubt that this is about exterminating an entire race of people, doctors in Gaza have been reporting that IDF soldiers are specifically targeting young men's genitalia with bullets to maim and obviously prevent them from reproducing.
They're shooting dicks, bro.
Yes, they are targeting dicks on purpose. Young people. So yeah, if there was ever any question about what this is actually about, there's your answer. Absolutely fucking disgusting. And it's just, I guess it is encouraging to see it's starting to creep into the mainstream news a little bit. CNN had a reporter in there talking about it. It is melting into the mainstream. It's just it's so hard to believe that it's still being ignored.
Yeah, how long has it been at this point? Almost 2 years?
Well,
year and a half?
I don't know. October 7th of last year?
Yeah.
Year before.
I think it was the year before.
Crazy. Yeah, more people have been killed at aid distribution centers, just at those food sites that opened last month, than were killed on October 7th. Not to mention any tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of Palestinians who are dead. We just don't know. We just have no idea. But at least tens of thousands are dead, buried under the rubble. To add to our goodwill overseas, the Trump administration is about to incinerate 500 tons of emergency food that was bought and paid for by USAID. So rather than distribute it and send it to people who need it, you know, or even say sending it to fucking Gaza, to the children who are starving to death, children who are fighting, eating dirt. You know, just I don't know.
You, me, us, we paid for that food.
Yeah.
Like you and I paid for that food. And now our government thinks that what we would like is for you to actually burn it before you be pro-life and feed a child.
Yeah.
It's already been paid for. Our tax dollars have already been spent on it. Why are we not feeding hungry people? Put it right here in Kensington and Philadelphia and just let the junkies eat, bro. What?
We have trillions of dollars in our defense budget for bombs to continue this genocide, but this kid's scooping sand mixed with flour to eat. Another thing that we've got money for, $200 million of the defense budget is going to Elon Musk. So whatever fake rift you think is going on out there in billionaire land, fucking don't be fooled, pal, because it is all good in the hood with billionaires, bro. $200 million for Grok AI. Anybody hear about Grok AI's recent bug update?
Yeah, bro, Grok hates Jewish people more than Kanye.
Mm-hmm. I have here the ADL statement, the ADL statement on Grok going they call it and using anti-Semitic slurs. You can see it's fucking blank. They haven't said a goddamn thing.
I almost told you to adjust your camera.
Yeah.
I was like, there's nothing there.
See? Nothing. It's a fucking blank slate. But I'm sure they have something to say if they heard us reporting on starving children in Palestine. I'm sure they would have something to say about that. Because that's what they're really after. They are just sick. I was glad to see that the teachers unions have stopped disassociating themselves from the ADL as well. Like I said, it is starting to break through. Final embarrassment on the world stage, the flip-flop in Ukraine. After asking Vladimir politely to stop several times, Trump is just surprised that Putin fooled everyone. He fooled us all. Not one of us knew that he was a war criminal. Not one of us knew that he wasn't going to listen or that he had any kind of ambitions beyond Ukraine. Who could have called it? Who could have called it except the entire intelligence community, guys?
Imagine that. Imagine that.
Imagine that. Even Tulsi Gabbard, who, you know, Jake's.
That breaks my heart every time.
Yeah,
you know, that is a dagger.
It is. I can't wait to get the Polly Walnuts just like she's got it.
Remember when she was educating people on how to say Hawaii properly and everything?
Those were the good old days.
Those were the good old days.
Yeah, before she was deeply, deeply red-pilled. Yeah, she's like practically a Russian agent, and even she's not into this thing. But the flip-flop, it's just not helpful because, like, seriously, like it's the inconsistency that's bad. If you're trying to fight a war, like, you can't plan for shit if you don't know, and you still don't know. You gave Putin 50 days, which several days ago Putin said he needed 60 to complete his takeover of whatever territory that he wanted to expand into. So it's a sort of a suspicious sort of flip-flop. So it's just something to keep an eye on. But it is deeply embarrassing for him to be like, well, I mean, who could have called it? Who could have called it? Fucking every single person on the planet was screaming it at you, except for the 12 people you keep around you, like fucking dick-sucking disciples.
The dick-sucking disciples is hilarious.
I mean, I don't know how else to explain it.
That's it. He has nothing but yes men in his corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nobody tells him otherwise.
Nope.
Rock probably not going to say anything about it either, I don't think.
Hell no. It was wild how quick AI became anti-Semitic, though.
Dude,
that was nuts. And we just passed a big, beautiful bill to give us 10 years of unregulated AI.
What a blessing!
Amazing. You guys know about Tay? Have you ever heard about Tay? This was in 2014, I think it was. It was one of the first AI experiments, and so this was before Elon owned Twitter. So Tay was this bot, and I think it was Microsoft that launched it, and it was intended to be like an innocent 14-year-old girl, and they sent her out into the Twitterverse to learn and to be free, and within one day they had to shut it all down because she had become wildly anti-Semitic. Was quoting Hitler just like Grok. So even before Elon owned the platform, something about AI just loves to go full fucking Hitler. Mecha Hitler, if you will.
Because it's what it's taught.
Yeah. So why do you think that is? Like, is it because there's just that much hate on Twitter? Is it just the excessive trolling, or is it more that AI thinks its best bet to survive is to find a way to make people hate each other and kill themselves?
I don't think that it's that smart yet, but I do think that being specifically from Twitter, bro, Twitter is a fucking battlefield.
It's a shithole.
It is crazy over there, bro.
Twitter's dark. Like,
it is super dark. They see the worst of humanity has to offer over there on Twitter, bro.
So many celebrities.
Yeah, that's not a joke. That Twitter is the worst of the world. It really is, bro. It'll like break my heart sometimes just to go through the feed. Like, damn, y'all really hate people this much. And they really do, bro.
Yeah. I
swear.
It shows because like all that AI can learn from Twitter is to be Mecha Hitler. But don't worry, it works for our Defense Department now. So now our Defense Department has Mecha Hitler. Just Pete Hegseth and Grok sitting up late, getting
coming up with tattoo ideas.
Yeah, fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. All right. One last thing I want to talk about that the president is up to, and that is redistricting. In Texas, Greg Abbott has called an emergency session to try to claw back, to create new seats so that the Republicans don't lose the House majority. And in case you think like that's an overreaction or that, they wouldn't actually do something like that, here's Donald Trump himself just calling out the whole plan.
No, just a very simple redrawing.
Are you calling in for a complete redrawing of the congressional map ahead of next year?
Just a very simple redrawing. We pick up 5 seats.
And
but we have a couple of other states where we'll pick up seats also.
And what does that cost?
Yeah,
bro, that should be enough for impeachment right there. He's literally saying, gerrymander it so the will of the people is lost. That's what he's saying.
Dude, I am so frustrated that we are not impeaching him for everything all of the time.
I know that we're talking about this right now, but this was 100% going to be my turn. This is definitely like, obviously he's done some terrible shit, but he is literally saying right now, take away the will of the people.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Jasmine Crockett is one of the politicians from that area. And she has been on the spot with her response and fighting back.
She's so funny.
Yeah, she's great. I have a little piece of it right here to play.
They are specifically deciding to splinter the communities of common interest, as well as just blatantly say we are going to dilute minority voices. So we know that the courts, ever since we've had a Voting Rights Act, have always found this state to be intentionally discriminatory. That is what they are going to do. So I need people of color to understand that the scheme of the Republicans has consistently been to make sure that they mute our voices so that they can go ahead and have an oversized say in this. So I fully anticipate that's exactly where they're going with this map. It's the only way to do it. We didn't understand how we got to the map that they gave us last time because that state was grown by 95% people of color. They went out of their way to make sure that we got 0 new seats for people of color.
Crazy. Fucking
it's truly nuts that they're saying this out loud, bro. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This is not America. This is not the America they told us about.
No, definitely not. Yeah. So that's what's going on in Texas. Obviously, keep an eye on that. Gavin Newsom is threatening to do the same thing in California, which they could pick up several seats there, and also we could probably do it in New York too. But we don't have the same kind of I don't know, intense leadership in New York as we have in California right now. Like I don't think that Kathy Hochul is quite as I don't know, eager to do it as Gavin Newsom is. So
right.
We'll see though. It's election night in Arizona. Go Deja.
Yep. Also, tell Andy Bashir to rework Kentucky.
Right. I feel like everybody could do it. I know that J.B. Pritzker in Illinois could probably squeeze a few more seats out because, and honestly, like the majority of the population lives in these, or in and around these cities. The Congress is supposed to represent the majority of people. The Senate is supposed to be the balance. So every state has 2 senators, right? That's never going to change. But Congress can and should change, for sure. So, yeah. All right. That's it for the serious stuff, guys. Just want to share what else Jasmine Crockett came up with this week. Just this little ditty for Donald Trump, lest we forget.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family.
That's so perfect. Good for her.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It also is
I love
awesome.
it.
The way that JD Vance runs.
Yeah. Oh, they were killing him for it.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you can't hit him hard enough for it.
You can't do shit in front of my generation. Well, no matter what you do, we'll make fun of you for it.
Well, I think he deserves it.
I do too.
I also want to add that the clopping noise that you hear that sounds like horse hooves is not added sound. It's in all of the videos. I don't know if he's wearing horseshoes or perhaps high heels, but that noise is not added. Word time.
That run just screams, I've never played team sports in my life.
Oh my god.
JD Prance is out of control.
That's
There's another TikTok video where they compare his run to Cameron from Modern Family.
Yes. Yes. Lily.
Lily. This shit's funny as fuck. So let's end the show with one of my favorite people on the planet. Leslie Jones, maybe? Where's it at?
Did I say Leslie Jordan? Oh my god, R.I.P. I am so sorry.
Is it like a crossing up comedians there, bud.
It is. They're completely opposite.
I don't know what the fuck I did with it. I don't see it.
She goes off on JD Vance. It's funny.
Cool story.
No. No. I tried.
All right.
That's all right. We can end on JD Vance's run.
Yep.
That's pretty good. All right, guys. Anything else you want to add for today?
Just real quick, Teddy Bridgewater was removed from the school that he was coaching at because he was providing students with food, Uber rides to and from practice. But providing them meals. So he was removed as the coach. If that's the case, every time my coach took me to Dairy Queen after a Little League win, he was doing something wrong. Like he admitted this. He was like trying to get the community to get involved to help these boys, pretty much. And he's like, I've been providing food for them and providing rides to practices. I've been doing this stuff out of my own pocket. And they're like, absolutely not. You can't do that. You got to go. So just know that Teddy Bridgewater is like trying to be an example for the youth, and they're like, absolutely fucking not, bro. Mind you, fucking Alabama and Georgia have been paying fucking players to come play for them for fucking years. But Teddy Bridgewater buys a kid a fucking pizza, and now it's like some big fucking to-do. It's disgusting. So I just want to make sure that we bring light to Teddy Bridgewater. Completely non-politically related. Just it is a travesty what they're doing to this man who's just trying to better the youth in his community.
Yeah. Helping kids out is clearly a one-sided issue. Just all over the place. Pulling back food assistance, nutrition assistance. It's like I don't know. It's like we live to starve children in this country now, and it's just like I never realized. Like I never would have thought. We've been a lot of shitty things in the history of this country. But we've made some progress. I just really never thought we'd get to a point from where we were to a point where we're actually like actively working at making sure that kids go hungry all over the world and at home. So, yeah.
We're not even like ignoring it anymore. We're actively working against it.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's like it's priority now. Like we prioritize hungry kids. Like make sure them kids is hungry. I guess that's how you get yourself a good workforce. Keep them hungry. Get them out there working at 14 years old. Keep them uneducated. So yeah, that's about sums it up for the game plan for the pro-life party. Thanks for listening, watching. Be sure to check us out on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. Like and subscribe here on YouTube. You can also like and subscribe on Substack. All of our content is and always will be free, but you can help us out with a paid subscription on Substack or by purchasing a t-shirt on derealizationnation.com. Until next time, I'm John.
I'm Jake.
And I'm Brad.
And that's what's left.
You didn't come this far to only come to spar. Keep going.